Vikramaditya's Wisdom, a tale of fairness and compassion. Once upon a time, in the mystical kingdom of Vikramaditya, where magic danced in the air and wonders abounded, there lived a wise and just king named Vikramaditya. His reign was marked by fairness and compassion, yet his most renowned trait was his ability to dispense judgments that were both wise and just. One day, a dispute arose between two farmers over a piece of fertile land. Each claimed the land was rightfully theirs, and tempers flared as accusations were hurled back and forth like arrows in battle. Unable to reach a resolution on their own, the farmers turned to King Vikramaditya for his judgment. As the farmers stood before him, their faces etched with anxiety, King Vikramaditya listened attentively to their arguments. With a calm voice, he addressed them. "Tell me, what proof do you have to support your claims?" The first farmer, a burly man with weathered hands, stepped forward and declared, "Your Majesty, I inherited this land from my ancestors. It has been in my family for generations, and I have tilled its soil with my own sweat and blood." King Vikramaditya nodded thoughtfully, before turning to the second farmer, a frail old man with a gentle demeanor. "And what say you?" he inquired. The old man bowed respectfully before speaking. "Your Majesty, while it is true that the land has been in the possession of the first farmer's family for many years, I have documents that prove the land was rightfully sold to me by his forefather." The courtroom fell silent as King Vikramaditya pondered the evidence before him. After a moment of contemplation, he spoke, his voice ringing with authority. "It is clear that both parties have valid claims to the land. However, it is not enough to rely solely on the deeds of the past. We must also consider the needs of the present and the hopes of the future." With a decisive gesture, King Vikramaditya proposed a compromise. "I decree that the land shall be divided equally between the two of you. Let each farmer cultivate their portion and share in its bounty. In this way, justice shall be served and harmony restored to the land." The farmers, though initially hesitant, accepted the king's judgment with gratitude. As they left the courtroom, they exchanged grateful glances, knowing that they had been heard and treated fairly by their wise ruler. In the days that followed, the divided land flourished under the care of its new guardians. Crops grew abundantly, and prosperity returned to the once troubled fields. And throughout the kingdom, tales of King Vikramaditya's wisdom spread like wildfire, inspiring all who heard them to seek justice and fairness in their own lives.